Guys, thank you very much for joining me. First of all, your thoughts on the game on Tuesday against Banbury?
Yeah, I thought it was a good result. They posed a different threat to what we faced, but I thought we found a way to win. Thankfully, we did that. Good performance in the end, I think.
Yeah, I think coming off Saturday when we won 3-0, it's always going to be a case of we need to put in a similar performance and trying to match those levels. So Gaffer's walking behind, making us laugh. Look, but no, it was a good
first time,
performance.
wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would.
Yeah.
And looking ahead to Saturday, what's the shape of the squad? Is everybody still fit going into Gloucester? Has it taken its toll with the last two games?
No, everybody seems really well and healthy. So yeah, I think it's we're well looked after here at Ely. So everybody's got the facilities to use the gym, use the pool. So there's no reason not to be at your best, is there?
No, yeah, I agree. Competition up for places and stuff like that, and everyone seems to be fighting for the shirt, and yeah, everyone seems fit and ready to go.
Now the Gaffer's gone. I mean, you both experienced some good and bad times with the club over the last few years.
Yeah.
What's it like for players when a new management team comes in? How does that change things for you as players and individuals?
I think as a player, like you always, regardless of who's in charge, you always want to do well for yourself and for your teammates as well. But obviously, different management have different, styles of play and different philosophies and the way they approach things. And to be fair, since the Gaffer and H and Hughes have come in, like the approach has been first class, and they really look after us as players. Always constantly monitoring like the physical load as well, which has been huge. I think trying to keep everybody fit. So yeah, I think training's been sharp and it's been competitive, hasn't it?
Yeah, I'll second that. It's never easy when there's a change in management from staff. Obviously, these guys have been here a while now. I think everyone's used to how they work. I think they're hopefully used to how we work as players. But yeah, I think like Aaron said, work hard is the minimum, and then go from there.
And we're moving on to the fun bits now. You'll both be pleased to hear. Apart from eating donuts, what's the most exciting and best moment that you've had at Kings Lynn to date?
This season or just to date?
All the way.
I think for me it would be hard to top when we got promoted away at Warrington in the Super Playoff final from Step 3 to Step 2. That's probably been my favourite memory from the club as a day. But hopefully there's going to be better days to come this season.
For myself, just this season in general, there's a real buzz about the place. It's nice to see that there's a real buzz about the town now, which is good. And yeah, for me this season it's been really good.
What do the fans mean to you? What difference does it make? I mean, you guys are very sort of known for your celebration sort of moments. You always go to the fans and stuff like that. What's it mean to you?
I think you can see this year, like between the players and the fans and just generally in the club, like Dents says, there's a real good connection, and that's something that we've lacked probably in the last, year or 18 months. So it's great to have that back, and I think it can only help the team moving forward, can't it?
Yeah, it's massive. They play a big part. They tweet, and we always see it. We always come in, talk and laugh about it. We don't mind going in the bar after and having a bev with them. It's just part and parcel of it, and it's nice that we can get involved with them.
Cool. Who's the most influential player on your career, or the best player you've ever played with?
When you start off, because you've probably got some corkers in there.
I would say best player I've played with.
Here we go. Go on, drop that name.
No,
Do you want me to pick it up for you?
He's a right back actually at Kings Lynn.
Yeah, come on,
Jack Hickman.
He's done me a kipper. He's going to love that, by the way.
I would say a player called Lewis Cook. He's now at Bournemouth.
Yeah, I'll pick that name up for you. There you go, mate.
He's really good. Thank you, mate. Unfortunately, he's had a few injuries, but I mean, he's still playing at the highest level now at Bournemouth in the Premier League.
Actually,
so yeah, I'd say him.
Okay. Best player, probably a Bosnian player from Philadelphia Union from my time in the States, Haris Medunjanin. I'm probably butchering his last name a little bit, but he was Bosnian international, left-footed, just unbelievable vision and technique. So I'd probably say he's the best player I played with.
And who's had the most influence on your careers? Let's start with Dents again.
It's difficult, really. I wouldn't say there'd be that many people that have had a massive influence whilst playing with them and stuff.
I'd probably
like that.
say H for you, no?
Yeah, Hugo's been big for me. We have nice personal chats, and it's been good.
I'm going to throw my old man in here because he gets on my nerves sometimes, but he's always instilled in me hard work. So I think that's where I probably get my graft from, and doing extras, going above and beyond and trying to put yourself in the best position. So I'll say my dad, give him a bit of a shout out.
There's some of the fans' questions now. What do you like about AJ?
Ah.
What's not to like?
Oh.
You know, honestly, no. To be fair to the guy, ever since I walked through the door, he's always looked after me. You know, I live quite a distance away, but he's always offering me a place to stay. Our partners get along well, but yeah, you know, great personality on the kid, and yeah, he's a good guy.
It's touched me. That has really touched me.
And what don't you like about him?
I've got a list for you. Do you want to? I'll give it to you.
Joking aside, what's good about Dents?
Dents is the boys. I think one thing that we've always we bounce off each other because he's really witty. So we play like this word association game. So if ever there's like something that's said, it'll then bounce and it'll go back to me and then back to him. So if it's like Roy Keane, they'll be like Michael Keane, Will Keane,
You know,
and we're just like Keenan and Kel. We
yeah,
just go back and forth.
Keenan Davis is another one. Yeah.
So yeah, I appreciate his wittiness.
Who's the worst dressed member of the squad?
Are we allowed to include staff in that or not?
Yeah, everybody.
All
Playing side of staff.
I don't like to name names directly, but his name does rhyme with Rio Midrington. But yeah, like I said, I don't like to name people directly.
Yeah, that's good.
Like yourself.
No, I mean neither really. But if you said Keogh Pliddington, then I think you're probably not far away.
I'm seeing the train with some previous answers. Who's the funniest other than you two in the squad?
I don't think any of them really got anything about them, have they?
No.
Other than us two.
Me and AJ top it. I'd say we top this guy. I think
Easily.
Coles is a funny boy. Coles is a good lad.
He's one of them. He's just silly. He's
he's a
funny.
big-
He's
he's a
funny
big
because
kid.
he's silly.
He's
Like
a
he
big
just,
kid.
he'd be hiding around that corner and would just pop out of nowhere. He'd be like crawling across the ground in a hotel, like with loads of people watching him. He's a 35-year-old man.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah,
I'd say
Coles. I'd probably say Coles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Coles.
Who's the laziest when it comes to training?
There's no question, is there?
It's no question. I think everyone knows.
Yeah. Well, we're not going to play the rhyming game again, but we don't want to mention names, do we?
No, we don't want to mention.
He wears
names.
number 10.
Yeah.
Which teammate gets the most fines?
Ooh.
Ooh.
There's a few actually.
Yeah.
Because I tell you what, the fines committee are quite hot on it.
Yeah.
So
Definitely.
I'd say probably JB, Goldie, and Theo Widrington.
Yeah, Theo's pretty hot with fines. Ken as well. Ken loves rocking up
Late.
2-3 minutes late
Yeah.
to training.
And that's a big one. That. So
Yeah. Yeah.
although he's not fined frequently, his sum at the end of the month is quite high.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd probably say out of them 4.
Yeah, I agree.
And what's the funniest dressing room experience that you can recount for the camera?
It's a difficult one. I remember getting H actually last year. Me being my silly self, decided to hide in a bin.
That was good. That was good. I was filming it.
And yeah, literally, I was in there. I think about 10 minutes
Because
before
we have
anyone walked in.
recycling bins for ice baths, you see. So
Yeah,
just to
we
show
have got the
how
footage. If you want
glamorous
to put
this
that
football
out there,
club
we
is.
have got the footage. So I decided to hide in a bin for about 10 minutes
And
before
then
anyone walked in.
We lured H to the sink, didn't we? Because the bin was next to the sink. And then as H was like sort of pretending to fix the sink, I told him it was broke and he thought he could fix it. Dents has popped out and absolutely done him a kipper.
Yeah.
That was good, wasn't it?
Yeah, I'd say that one.
That's probably the PG one we can get in there.
Fair enough. Who would win a race between you two?
We had this debate because we saw this question on Twitter this morning, and I come in with my backpack this morning. I've sat down next to Dents and I've gone, to be fair, mate, I'm not sure who would actually win in a race. Like, I think it'd be quite tight. You might do me on the line, but we've just looked at our GPS stats and his top speed is like,
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
quite a bit quicker than AJ.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I'd say myself.
yeah,
Just.
definitely Dents by a country.
I need a nomination for next time. From
Oh, are we done? Surely not.
What else?
No
do you
more
want?
questions.
I've seen a tiling question.
I know, but we don't want to ask that.
Ask it. I've got a good answer for it. I've been preparing for it. I have, honestly.
Are you a good tiler?
Tyler Denton can tile pretty well. Tyler Knowles can't tile as well as Tyler Denton can tile.
I'll tell you what,
It's not bad, that, is it?
I'm going to drop my coffee for that.
It's not bad, that.
Well done, mate. That's brilliant. He's
Preparing
prepared
for
that.
that.
He must have been writing scripts last night.
I would like to nominate
Playing staff.
Skip.
Skip.
Who goes
Yeah,
well with
Skip.
Skip
Well, if
then?
if you've got Skip, you've got to have his, it's like sort of Batman and Robin, isn't it?
Mini me.
It's mini me.
me.
Mini me. I know someone that sort of looks like Dr. Evil on our staff as well.
Yeah.
Do you know who that is?
Yeah, I do actually, yeah.
Mini me. I'll go JB for me.
Yeah.
Skip and JB, thick as thieves. Them two will be good, won't they?
Yeah, that'll be a good crack.
Yeah.